EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. It's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen and Matt Gay going to kick things off. And off we go from downtown Indy. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. 20-yard line. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Check. They go right back to Taylor. Jonathan Taylor still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Colts will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Bowers, the man in motion. Look wide. Get this one complete. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
In motion, that's Thornton. Big throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings us 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. That is first touchdown this year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7.
Set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Ashton Doolin gonna bring it out. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready. On first down, it's Richardson. That's caught on a first-round pick, Tyler Ward. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Come on, set, unlock, hawk, 70. Ready.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band at a time. Going to the west side, giving side guys. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking the prize. Hit the crib with it, collide. But really ain't.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now the runner-up in last year's Heisman race, Ashton Jeanty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding to just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. That will necessitate a call to the punt team. Fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Looked like he gave it a seam for a moment. Was taken down after a solid return.
Get it!
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Tackle there by Jalix Hunt.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. $60 Bison.
From the gun, Richardson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Richardson operating from the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Timberwolf. Check. Go.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready? 60 Bison. Panther 60. Ready?
Throwing, Richardson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Wade Walker. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is taken in left side by Thornton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and a yard at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and a yard. One quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Ashton Doolin going to bring it out. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready? Ready! Buffalo 18, Viking 18. Warriors 70. Go street, check on more, check on more.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Let's go now.
Richardson. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Start.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
go again here with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco lead. Go.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson.
Richardson's pass intended for number
Eric
87.
Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
It is 3rd and 10.
Go. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 26
That
yards.
one good for 26 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Genty. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Justin Wally there to bring him down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Into space. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Raiders. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
Let's go now. Ready?
Richardson to throw it here on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
6-yard line.
Come on. Set. Buffalo at Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Here's Richardson. Going for it all. He's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 37 yards.
19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce.
Richardson.
Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal.
And he will score again. 3rd and 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Schrader now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will even the score. It's now 21-all.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
at the 39.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Back to throw. Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
This is 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Colts have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's left side to Tucker. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. That's Tarvarius Ward. He's able to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Vegas.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's 1st and 10. Bowers, the man in motion. Runner at the gut with Genty. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Bowers, the man in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Make it. Unlock line. Crack going.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Has the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big run from Taylor. The gain is 64.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Complete to number 87. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
2nd and 6.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready up.
A run with Taylor. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal. Good running gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Taylor trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
He'll get this out to the left flat. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Indy. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The Raider now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion hits about 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd
It's a
down.
gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
I love this call. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you, the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It's a short one, caught by Bowers. And the Raiders going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get...
And he's in! Michael Mayer! Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Here's Taylor. Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Hold it ready. Hey, Purple 80. Sandy Timberwolf.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, right?
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Tackled by Quay Walker. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Cougar.
Now Richardson. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right? Like, but really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Let's go now. Come, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. From the gun, Richardson. That's taken in by Burks. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
32-yard line.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent, and all they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
Ready, kick.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Catch made there by Burks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Go. Here we go.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Okay, ready?
Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall Incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to air this one out. And he's into the end zone yet again. Shante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Tag! 77, go!
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He's got it. That's Burks. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this will be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 70 Lions.
A second down throw for Richardson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
On first down, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
38, Raiders 35. Rigoberto Sanchez kicking off for Indianapolis.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that play is the game winner.
Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage.
42, 38.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
42-yard line.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's second down.
Here we go. Ready.
Richardson. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. They've got to burn the timeout. They do. That is a costly sack. And now maybe they only have time for one play. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll look deep here for Burks. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And the Raiders are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on